All right, let's roll into turn 5. So, uh, don't think we have. I think looking at this once again, no, turn 5, there are no PC markers. So we face what we face. I'm going to try to get artillery down again. The artillery is going to be a huge piece of this. I need to get my, I believe I need to get my, I need to activate, if at all possible, my anti-tank stuff. So, but first an HQ event, which we have done today. They do not. We're not laying PC markers, so let's get them. This guy will be active this time. Activated, 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 and I think these guys here are going to spotlight, which is interesting. So I think that's it for that. And then in terms of enemy activity, we got pinned here, nothing here that is infantry, pinned here, so a lot of pinned units, nothing here. This guy is just sitting there, unpinned. He might move forward. Curious to see what he does. Enemy activity and, oh no, not enemy activity, it's here. I think that's it. Those are our enemy activity checks, which there are a bunch of them, 6. So let's check. Number 2, up here. So we have 2 pinned, not under cover. So let's pinned, not under cover, 1 through 5. First one is a 3. Pinned, not under cover, 3. Move into or seek cover. So that is a 3. So drawing 3, he's green. So drawing 2, 1, 2. He did move into cover. So this unit is exposed and cover. All right. This unit, same thing, 1 through 5. 3, he's going to attempt to seek, well, move into or seek cover. He can move into this cover because it is not overstacked. So he's going to just move under that cover as well. He's exposed. Those 2 are now sitting under that cover. All right. Number 5. No, is that's 5 is a 3. 1, 2, 3. So over here, these units are pinned on the same card, not under cover. So 1 through 5. That is a 5. That is fall back. They will fall back to the card. Very interestingly, falling back off the map. Nope, out of line of sight. They can't get out of line of sight. Card with the highest cover value. Take into account VOF, etc. So this VOF here means this unit, the open field, is absolutely the best cover. This unit's still here, so we're still firing at it. So pinned, that is a 1, so he does nothing. So he's just going to sit on that card. And this unit is close, so he will... he's not going to open fire here because of the tank. He's not going to open fire here because of that unit. So he moved, and he just basically is going to sit there for now. All right. So that was that. 4 to go. Here. Pinned. 2 pinned. That is a 5. That's going to be a fallback. Pinned, undercover, not undercover is a fallback. So this unit can fall back out of line of sight. This he won't go to. This is the best card. This unit will fall back. This is the best cover. He is exposed. Next unit is another 5. That unit falls back. Also exposed. I can lay this down. I'm going to put fire, move this one up to there. All right. So that is that card. 3 to go, I think. The second one. So that's 1, 2. So here, this unit, this is the interesting one. This is on the same card, not undercover. Overrun. So a 1 through a 6. That is a 1. Wow. No action. He just literally sits on the card. All right. Thank you. This, by the way, is pinned cover. That is all pinned now because this unit is pinned. All right. Two to go. Number 1. So that's going to be up here. This unit is pinned. That is a 3, which pinned not under cover. He is moving into or seeking cover. He gets to draw twice. 1, 2. He also found cover, but he's exposed. Okay. And then the last one is down here. They are pinned under cover on the same card. So pinned on the same card, under cover, 1 through 5. First one is a 4. I believe that's a fallback. Pinned on the same card as an opposing unit under cover. That is a fallback. He will fall back here. That is the card because he can actually fall back there and he can go undercover. So that's this unit. He's exposed. And then this unit here. And he will not, actually he will open fire. This unit, when he gets there, is going to open fire here. No, he won't because of the tank. Take that back. He won't fire on a card with him. I'm assuming he won't fire on his own tank. Next unit, also falling back. Interesting. So both of these, I ended up with something very similar on both of those. Also exposed. Now, in the process of him falling back, this goes here. This ironically stays here. We effectively have a PDF right now like that because this pinned unit followed them and then they're going to open fire on us is how that worked because these guys do have close. That is the end of the enemy activity check. There are none left. So up our turn. Let's see. All right, just took a little bit of a break. Board Game Geek got the answer. Reaction fire is in reaction to any vehicle action, not just moving or firing. So the rules, if we look at what we got over here on 10.5.4, you'll notice 10.5.4, it says, as activated vehicles move and fire, they potentially come under fire from reacting units. But if you look at the second bullet, you may have such a unit carry out AT fire in reaction to any vehicle that carries out a vehicle action within its line of sight. Likewise, if you look at vehicle actions 10.5.1, when a vehicle takes an action, not move or fire, when a vehicle takes an action, resolve VOF, carry out one and only one vehicle action. In the case of a move action, resolve VOF, then reaction fire. So it's any action, not just move or fire. That's very clear. Appreciate the response on Board Game Geek. So now it's our turn. They have done their moves. So our HQ gets 5. I'm only going to, he's saved, I believe. Once again, I'm moving him to 10 because he can only spend 4 and he can only save 6. So that's all I care about. Going to definitely activate the first sergeant who is sitting here, but we have phone wire over there. I will activate the XO. And I believe I will activate first and second, who they have phone wire as well. So first and second. So we're saving 6. Done. So first, he's undercover. He's not under any fire this time. So that is 4. So he gets 4. So he's up to 10. He is going to tell this artillery unit to attempt to lay down a barrage. Now we're drawing 6. I don't know if the shorts come out, so I'm a little worried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Well, now I know the short's not out in the reshuffle, but we are laying down our fire. Now, fire team up here. I don't really care about that fire team. I definitely need to lay down incoming here. Here and here are critical. I could consider laying it down here on my own card where I'm in a bunker. I think I want my bazookas to try to take advantage of that. So I'm going to actually lay down fire here where I've got that unit. I can base any of these cards, and I don't want to lay it down on my own guys, so we're just going to go with that. So that's 1. I don't think he wants to do anything else, so he is losing a whole bunch, but that's okay. I just wanted to make sure if we needed to exhort, and I wanted to save 6. Second platoon is in the same boat up there, but the second platoon might actually... So he gets 2. He's up to 10. Tell you what the second platoon's going to do. He's going to tell this guy to lay down fire. That's what he's going to start with. So that is the mortar who draws 2. He's a veteran 3, plus he's got the... So he's drawing 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that succeeded. That's huge. And we are going to lay down here this time. So we're going to put pending up here on that fire. Still here. Definitely. Come on. Go to 6. And definitely here. Could have laid down here, but these guys are fire teams. They're not going to do much. This guy is still he is a squad, so that squad still can unpin and start moving. I want to try to knock him. All right. So that was 1. He's going to go... He's in the deep bunker. He's going here for number 2. He's exposed. He is going to attempt to rally this unit. That is 1. He's drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then he's going to move back here because I want him in the deep bunker and not in the foxhole. If this next one's a rally, I'm going to be irritated with myself for not exhorting. I did that stupidly. I'm actually going to undo that. I hate to say that. 1, 2, 3. But this is why. This card's under volume of fire. He's going to try to infiltrate within the card. So he gets 3 draws. So the 3 draws are actually for trying to infiltrate, because I would love him to not be exposed if I can do it. He is exposed, however. Now he's going to attempt to rally. 1, 2, 3, which he still did not do, and he moves back here. It's the same thing, but the smarter way to do it. All right, I apologize. I had to break away for a second. Second platoon just used 4 actions, so we are sliding second platoon over here. So now the XO, which the XO is sitting here. Giving real thought to trying to have the XO unpin this guy. So the XO gets, well, the XO gets 6, so but he's going to get 10 because he can only save. First one I'm going to do is I'm going to have the XO attempt to infiltrate. Well, XO is going to tell the third mortar, who's a veteran, to try to hit that guy. So that is 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll exhort 4. So that failed, and that sucks. There's my infiltrate. Ugh. We got a grenade miss again. This is not going well over here. That's 2 commands. Third command, he's going to attempt to infiltrate there. So 1, 2. Oh, of course, there's my grenades. He did successfully infiltrate here. So he is not exposed. And now he's going to try to rally the pinned off that guy. So 1, 2, 3, which he did rally the pinned off that guy, which turns this into small arms fire here. He's under small arms fire from these guys there. The more important thing was I wanted that unit to be able to fire. All right. So he used 4. Now the first sergeant is undercover up here. So he gets 6 total. No, 5 total. Undercover, veteran, and then these 3. So, he is going to tell the first mortar. Well, did I tell the third mortar to use? No, the third mortar used another ammo. The first mortar is going to use an ammo, and we're going to attempt to grenade that guy. So he is a veteran. So 1, 2, 3. So he succeeded. We'll exhort and see if we can't critical hit him. We did not. But we still have a grenade hit on that guy, which is good. From the first mortar. So that's 2. He's going to move here. 3. He's going to tell this guy to move here as his 4th action. We're going to get another unit up in this area capable of firing at these tanks. All right. Which I probably should have done similar with this guy, and I may do that. That is the end of the first sergeant. So he spent 4. He's only saving 1. HMG, he's undercover. He's a veteran. So he gets 4, so he's up to 5. I don't think he wants to do anything, so he's just going to save them all. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the 3rd platoon. So 2. He basically gets 2. So he has 6. He can save 4. He is going to tell this unit to move here. That was 1. I think that's all he's going to do. Saving 4. Now the HMG gets 3 undercover, so he gets 5. He has 10, but he's not doing anything. He's just going to save them all. General initiative, we get 2. First thing I want to do is try to unpin that unit right there. Because I'd love him to be able to fire. So he is a line. So 1, 2. He failed. I'm going to have this unit here move here. He's exposed. But I've got another bazooka team up there. Those are my 2. All right, continuing. Capture. I don't think there's... Oh, yeah, we do have a capture here. So we captured that prisoner. I don't believe there's any... Yeah, I don't think there's any retreat We don't have any paralyzed teams that are unpinned, not under, or litter teams with casualties that I know of. This is not a fire team. In fact, we don't have litter teams. They just don't have them in this mission. They don't. We might. So, AT turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still 6, and that makes sense. Should have been 6. So number 2. So it's this unit right here. So this unit, this is a tank destroyer. He will move along the default route. He is not turn 9, doesn't have a tank, not point blank range, doesn't have an HMG. So if not on the default route, he's on number 6. Move 1 card along the default route. So when he moves, we have volume of fire this time. So this is a defensive value of 1 for the Panzer IV. +1. The card is a -1. So that is a 0. He is moving, so that's +1, and it's incoming, which is -1. It's basically a 0. And that's a 5, which is pinned. So this unit becomes pinned as he leaves this card. He will be moving on to this card. And he takes volume of fire again, which this time it is +1. This card has a 0, but it's +1 for the defensive value, +1 after concealment. Moving and pinned is +1, -1 now, and incoming. So it's back to a 0 again. So that is a 0. That is a lit up, knocked out. This guy is knocked out from the artillery. So he is a wreck, literally. Get rid of the... Now, I believe that unit has 2 steps. So the 2 crew steps, again, if we look at the result, let's see. Knocked out, convert each crew to a generic fire team, immediately apply a hit result, put them under the wreck, and mark them exposed. So they're a generic fire team. They're under the wreck, but we're going to apply a hit first. So the first hit, paralyzed, which is a casualty. Second hit, paralyzed. So those are both casualties, actually. We don't even need to. We can just put those 2 down here, and these disappear, and we have a wreck. All right. Like the way that worked out. First one, gone. Those tank destroyers are much, much easier. So 5, that's number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is, if at point blank range, attempt to concentrate fire as a vehicle action on any US HMG or LMG team firing. If a tank and no spotlight, use the spotlight. So this is a tank, the Panther. So he is going to spotlight. Many German tanks brought powerful spotlights. For those caught in the light, it was blinding. The light works both ways, made the tank easy to spot. There is a spotlight origin and target. When a German tank uses its spotlight per the priorities, it is marked with an origin and is automatically illuminated and may be spotted by U.S. units at max line of sight. There can only be 1 spotlight in use at a given time. The spotlight target is an A volume LMG or HMG on the same card. If more than one is on the card, select randomly. It's blinded, no longer exerts a volume of fire, and when its volume of fire is resolved against the target in the combat effect segment, it receives no limited visibility modifier. So that's pretty brutal, because I think I may have forgotten that in a previous turn. So he is lit up. He is no longer exerting a volume of fire because of the spotlight. There is no more crossfire up here. Doesn't matter really. Now, when this unit moved, we get a couple of shots at him. So I'm going to have this guy take the first shot. He has already used one of his bazookas, so he's down to one less. He's a veteran. He's drawing 3, plus it's an ambush because there are no cards, so drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew, the ambush. This could be bad for them. So, a Panther is a +3. The gunnery value of the bazooka is -1. Panther is +3, so that's +2. The card, we're going across the green, so it's a 1. So that's backed up to +3. He's not moving, but he is ambushed. He's not pinned either. So it's a -3. So it was a +3, -3. It's basically a 0, right? +3, -1, +2, +3, -3. So it's a 0. That's a 1. He is knocked out, I believe. Knocked out. Yep. So, spotlight is gone. This guy is wiped out. Another wreck. And actually, I need to capture the fact that I just knock out a tank or tank destroyer with a bazooka. Those are 4 each. So, that's 2 of them. So that's 8 more points. So we're up to 11 experience. So this guy, now he's moved and fired. He's done. That's a wreck. The Panther has a crew of 2. So we've got the 2 generic fire teams. But let's draw their hits real quick. Casualty and paralyzed, which is a casualty. So we have basically 2 casualties here. And these fire teams that don't even come on the board. So this guy's gone as well. So we knocked out those Panthers pretty good. Well, we knocked out that Panther pretty good. Let's rephrase that. All right. And this guy has now fired. But I'm glad it was him, because this guy, well, it doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. That makes sense. We had 6. We've done 2. Number 1. So that's this guy. So this is a tank destroyer. He moves onto this card. When he does, he's dealing with the incoming. Now we know what this is. It's a +1. Cover and concealment's a -1. So that's 0. He's moving, +1. Incoming, -1. So that is a 3. 3 is a retreat. That unit just says, I'm out of here. Bye-bye tank destroyer. So we've only got 3 Panthers left. All right. Down to 3. Number 3. It's this unit. This guy is on the same card. So this is back to the here's the origin. There's the target. He's blinded. No longer firing up here. I'm going to have this guy take a shot. So that's 2 AT. When he shoots, that's a bazooka. And this is once again an ambush. So let's first do, he is a veteran. So he's drawing 4 because of the ambush. 1, 2, 3, 4. He hit. Then, -1 for the gunnery. +3, so that's a +2. The card is a 0 because we're going across the white. So +2. He's not moving, but he's ambushed. So it's a -1. Come on. A 7. That's a 6. That's nothing. Ah! That's painful. So he has done his job. Oops. He's moved and fired. He can't fire. So I feel like I gotta have this guy also take a shot. He's got 2 bazookas left. He's taking a shot. So basically, he is a veteran, I believe. He's a veteran. So he gets 4 draws. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he hit. So it's the same thing. -1. Oh, no, it's one worse. -1 for the defensive, or for the gunnery value. +3, so that's +2. +3 because of the cover and concealment, because it's not going across the white. -3, so it's a 0. And that's a 9. So that is nothing. All right. And he has done his job. Well, he didn't do his job, but he fired. So that guy can't fire again. So I think we have a unit here who could fire here, but these guys are kind of immune. So he's done. And he is going to be, that guy's at risk, because he doesn't get the visibility anymore. All right. 1, 2. So number 1. So we're up here. So this guy is exiting a volume of fire. So he is +3, +4 for moving, -1. So he is a +3. And that's a 7, so that has no effect. And he moves here. It's going to have heavy weapons, so that's still staying there. And we're going to have this guy take a shot at him. So that unit taking a shot here is -1, +3, so that's +2. Oh, first of all, I got to see if I hit him. He is a veteran, so he gets 4 draws. 1, okay, he hit him. He hit him hard. So -1, +3, that's a +2. Coming across the card, +3, -3, so it's a 0. And that's a 6 again, so nothing. God almighty! All my bazookas. Started out so good, knocked 2 out, then nothing. So last one here. And he is basically in the, not turn 9, no tank, not point blank, on the default route, and there's a card with an HMG, move to that card. So he is also moving from here to this card. In the process of moving, first he's got this right here. So that is the +3, no concealment, +4 for moving, -1, it's a +3. So that's a 4, so that's a 7, so that is nothing. Then he gets on this card. He's fired, he's pinned, can't fire. So that is a wrap. So we have heavy weapons here, but that is the end of that movement. Man, I thought with the ambushes, I wanted more. Oh well. Fire mission updates. So flip, oops, flip and gone, flip and gone. That one's gone. That is a flip. That is gone. That is a gone and flip. Flip and gone. So that's fire mission updates. So these units are still not firing, but we have nothing on these. So that disappears, that disappears. Nothing on that one either. Those are no longer, there's nothing firing on those, onto those. Heavy weapons here. This guy's doing automatic. I think that's all correct. And this is heavy weapons there. All right. No potential contact. Pinned recovery. I don't think. Let's see. This guy's being fired on, so he's still pinned. Being fired on. Being fired on. Yep. I don't think anybody... No pinned recovery. So we're just going to... Combat effects. All right. Up here. This is... He's got +1 for the cover, +2 for pinned, -2 for the exposed. But it's -6. So he's a -4 because of the income and everything. So -4. He is pinned. That's all he is. All right. So he stays pinned. Up here, we are exposed and pinned. So that's a -1, +2. Well, basically, if I do -1, that's 7. +2 is -5. So these are -4. That is a hit. And that is 2 paralyzed. So he becomes just casualties because fanaticism, paralyzed, straight to casualties. This guy is also a -4, which is a hit, and is paralyzed, so he is also just a casualty. So that incoming did its job. Up here, we are +0, -1, wipes out the cover with the exposed and everything. Just a -4. That is a hit. 2 paralyzed. Wow, okay. Guessing he is a fire team, so just gone. And then -4, hit, a casualty. And there is no more unspotted on that card. All right. Here, he is exposed, pinned, so he's -4 as well. This artillery is crucial. Paralyzed, so he becomes a casualty. Nothing here. Nothing there. I will say this guy's down to 4 ammo, 4 ammo, 3 ammo. I think that's it for theirs, and then we'll get ours in a little while. Well, this guy's not firing, and well, this guy is firing again. He got blinded, but then he's adding, no, he doesn't see anybody, so he is not firing. So he's just sitting there. So here, I don't think anybody, nope, I don't think there's any ammo usage at all, because he's not firing, and everybody else was done. So I think the ammo usage is done. So let's talk about this guy. He is -4, +3, +2. So he's a -2. That is pinned. He's already pinned. The grenade, man. You need better from the grenade. Now he's pinned. So this is visibility. So it's +4, +5, +6, so it's +6. That is a miss. So this guy is fine. Here, we have +4, +7, -3. So that is a +4, which is a hit. And he's a veteran. He is pretty much wiped out. Woo! So he is it was casualty and a paralyzed team, which I can be paralyzed. Pull that team. Pinned. Woo! That hurt. Now it's an HMG, so it's not one of my company units. Nothing here. We have all pin fire on this guy. So it is +4, +5. He's basically +6, even with the minus, because it's plus. Those two wipe each other out. +4 for visibility, +6. So +6, a miss. Now this guy, it's automatic weapons. +4, +9. minus 4. So my HQ has a +5 and then a +6. So +5 is a miss, +6 is a miss. Now here, +4, +5, -2. So +3. He's pinned. This unit is already pinned. So it's +2, +3, +7, -2. So that's a +5. +5, that is a miss. So he is now unpinned. All right. Here, we are firing heavy here. And the bunker doesn't help. Well, the bunker helps, but the visibility doesn't help. So it's 0, +3, -3. So it's basically a 0. Pinned. Very fortunate. Here, small arms. Coming across here, so it's +2, +6, +7, +8, -2. It's basically +6 for these. First one, second one, they're both unpinned. Unpinned and unpinned. And then I think the only other one is going to be here. So this is +4 for that, +5. So these are both a +5. Or miss and miss. All right. There is no additional ammo usage. No units are firing, enemy units are firing somewhere they shouldn't fire. So I believe we clean it up. And we are on to turn 6. At the 42-minute mark, so that seems like a great time to stop this video, and we'll pick up turn 6 a little bit later. Thanks for watching.